In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to end employment in Xero. By the end, you'll know exactly where to go, what to select, and what each option means, so your payroll records stay accurate and compliant. Start on your Xero dashboard and open the payroll area. From there, head into Employees to see your full list of team members. Select the person whose employment you're ending to open their profile. Within the profile, go to the Employment section. This is where key job and status details live, and where you'll make the change. Choose End Employment to begin the process. First, set the termination date. This should be the employee's final day of employment, not necessarily the last day worked if they're on paid leave or notice. Getting the date right is important because it affects leave accruals, reporting, and whether they appear in future pay runs. Next, select a reason for termination. Xero provides standard options to support accurate reporting, voluntary cessation for resignations, ill health for medical-related endings, deceased for sadly obvious cases, redundancy when the role is no longer required, dismissal when employment is ended by the employer for performance or conduct, contract cessation when a fixed-term agreement ends, and transfer when the employment moves under another entity. For demonstration, choose dismissal, but in your own workflow, pick the reason that best matches the real scenario. Selecting the correct reason helps ensure government filings and internal reports reflect what actually happened. Once your date and reason are set, click End Employment to finalize. Xero will mark the employee as terminated, remove them from active employee lists, and prevent them from being included in future regular pay runs. This keeps your payroll tidy and avoids accidental payments after their end date. A few quick tips as you wrap up. Before finalizing, make sure all timesheets and leave requests are approved and that any final entitlements are calculated according to your local rules. The termination date drives those calculations. Double check the reason you've selected, as it can influence reporting and, in some regions, how certain payouts are treated. If you're preparing a final pay, review it carefully to include outstanding earnings, allowances, or leave, consistent with your organization's policy and local legislation, and keep supporting documentation like resignation letters or redundancy notices with your records for audit and compliance. That's it. You've opened payroll, navigated to employees, selected the person, entered the employment section, ended employment, set the termination date, chosen the correct reason, and confirmed. Follow these steps each time to ensure clean, accurate offboarding in Xero.